Hello Commanders, welcome back to the command table. I am Mathramar and we're continuing with our journey walkthrough. We are now on the second half of the first map of the Ancient Road, which comprises of battles 256 through 260. Before we dive in, if you would please be so kind as to like, subscribe, and if you want notifications when I drop new videos, be sure to hit that notification bell. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those below. Alright, we are now on map 256. So for this one, I have a special note to bring to your attention that if you're going to do this strategy, you want to make sure that neither of these bomb bots are directly in front of that untamed beast. If there is something directly in front of him, he will run all the way to the back, even if it's all the way back here, instead of going after his own units. So that's why this one is slightly offset. But the theory here is, since there's a whole lot of fire going on, that we just want to try and avoid that entirely. So we're going to let this untamed beast go back and start shredding all of these chaos units. And then obviously it won't attack the Phoenix, so we will have to deal with that at some point. But what I've done is I've got these two contingency plans in the back with the Crystal Spires and the Archers. And the untamed beast and the Phoenix are going to have to make their way to both of these, and by then we should be in the frenzy zone, which means that they'll nuke the crap out of them before they can even touch me. But the first path that they're going to have to take is, after the untamed beast has come back here and done some dirty work, he's going to come after this earth elemental, which is going to be proceeding into this entangling roots. So that untamed beast is going to come through here, fight the untamed beast, and then it's going to have to come all the way to this Archers and Crystal Spire and then run all the way across the map to that one. So we're trying to delay as much as possible to get to that frenzy mode where those Crystal Spires and Archers are really going to do their best work. Okay, so notice untamed beast goes backwards. Again, you don't want to have anything directly in front of him or he will go after that. There goes the vast majority of the front line. And we are using the Earth Elemental because it is immune to fire. So we don't need Valkyrie or a Druid or anything. It should be able to hold things off for a while. Okay, so we've got the Arcane Archers picking some things off. It doesn't look like my archers, my regular archers, lasted very long. But now we just hit the frenzy mode, the beginning portion of it, and it's going to start ramping up. So even though I'm going to lose this archer, the Crystal Spire is going to get the rest of the job done, and that other Arcane Archer finished off the Phoenix. I am curious, I wasn't paying attention when my archers died, so I kind of want to see how they died. Okay, the Ember Fiends got them. Okay, that explains a lot. Alright, moving on to 257. So yeah, if you wanted to switch out those archers, you totally could. Alright, we have a group of assassins in the back. We've got two groups in the front, comprising of a monster hunter, a druid, and a Valkyrie. And then we've got a giant toad to deal with. So, for this one, what I'm trying to accomplish is I'm going to delete the healers out of the equation. So I've got my two assassins set up to where they will go after the Valkyrie first, because that's the more critical unit to be concerned about, and then they'll go after the druid second. So that'll resolve the healers. Then both the monster hunters and the toad are going to be going after these thorn guards, which will have moved forward and will be the point of gravity as opposed to the Valkyrie. So this Ember Fiend is placed on the other side so that it's not anywhere near the Valkyrie, so that the Valkyrie will attach to the Thorn Guards. I've got a Battle Drummer there to reduce the amount of damage that the Thorn Guards take from the Assassins. I'm not terribly concerned about them after that, because they'll even just one Thorn Guard hooked up to a Valkyrie will take out everything else. So the Valkyrie's not going to do anything, or sorry, the Ember Fiend is not going to do anything to the monster hunters, but it will help to damage down that high health toad. So the assassins are going to come from behind, going to kill themselves on the Thorn Guards. Thorn Guards are going to keep moving forward and catch everything else. So that's how that one works out. So we've removed all of our support and sustained damage units out of that central corridor where all the action takes place. And if we didn't have to worry about the Valkyrie latching onto the Ember Fiend, we would have had them all in the same little zone. But you can see we're doing just fine. Okay, there it goes. Okay, let's move on to 258. Okay. This one, I was trying to do a little trick where you put your bomb bot behind a melee group. I've got some righteous defenders there. And the theory behind this one is that everything will coalesce around this group of righteous defenders until, because of the number of units, they're going to start wrapping around, and then eventually something's going to hit that bomb while they're all in that cluster around the RDs. The thing I didn't really factor in was that the battle drummer mitigates melee damage, and the bomb bots are melee damage. So do pay attention to that when this goes down. I've got two groups of assassins in the back to take out the catapults. They'll start moving forward and working on those earth elementals. And then I've got a rush group with a battle drummer, very high damage and very low health. So the battle drummer is going to keep them from dying too quickly and allowing them to do their work by damaging down these very high health units that just do very little damage. So here goes. Okay, now watch that bomb bot. It's not going to do as much as I thought it was going to do. And my units that came from the back line actually managed to keep that from wrapping around. So I probably would have just skipped that entirely next time and just done a rush right from the front. So yeah, if you drop the bomb bot and the righteous defenders, you can just get more units. So that was 258. Let's move on to 259. Alright, this one, I have these two groups of risen warriors to take care of the archers in the back. Those archers aren't going to go anywhere because they're going to be targeting these thorn guards that are right in the front. So they're going to maintain their position, so it's not hard to get the placement for the risen warriors. These bomb bots are going to eliminate the two flanking thorn guards and kind of consolidate whatever's left into this group in the middle, so that it's going to be a lot easier to get them to focus on my thorn guards instead of if for whatever reason they might pass by and come down from either the top or the bottom and get to my other stuff. So just delete those, get rid of them, and then the rest of this is just going to come right into the center, and these thorn guards will hold them off because they're supported by the Valkyrie. Got some sustained damage with the crystal spires and the hammer throwers. Let's go ahead and run it. Okay, goodbye thorn guards, and now risen warriors are about to pop. Hammer throwers doing some damage, and crystal spires running at full capacity, targeting 3 units each. And risen warriors have now come in to distract and to draw the attention of some things, allowing the crystal spires not to get overwhelmed. Most of my hammer throwers are doing just fine. They are able to tank a little bit because they have a much higher health pool than archers. Alright, let's move on to the last map, and strap in for this one because it's really, really complicated. I'm gonna blow up this guy with those, and I'm gonna kill those guys with these. Here goes. Okay, barrier monk shields the bomb bots, and poof, everything's dead. Alright, thanks for watching. That completes map 1 of the Arcane Desert. Please do like and subscribe, and do check out the commandtable.com where we have tutorials, raid strats, and in the near future we will have merchandise and a comic strip. Thanks for watching. We'll have more content for you soon.